Here are 7 foods you must avoid to reduce belly fat. The most harmful type, known as visceral fat, surrounds vital organs such as the liver and intestines. This type of fat is metabolically active. It releases inflammatory chemicals, disrupts hormones, and increases the risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and fatty liver disease. Most often, those signals are triggered by certain foods. Let's examine 7 major contributors. First, sugary drinks such as soda, sweetened juices, and energy drinks. These beverages deliver large amounts of liquid sugar directly into the bloodstream. Because they are liquids, they do not create fullness the way solid food does. The sugar is absorbed rapidly in the small intestine, causing a sharp spike in blood glucose. In response, the pancreas releases a surge of insulin. When fructose from these drinks reaches the liver, it is converted into fat through a process called de novo lipogenesis. Over time, this increases triglyceride production and promotes fat storage around the abdominal organs. Second, white bread and refined flour products. These foods are stripped of fiber and digest quickly. The starch breaks down rapidly into glucose, leading to repeated blood sugar spikes throughout the day. Each spike triggers insulin release. When insulin levels remain elevated frequently, the body shifts into storage mode. Fat cells, especially those in the abdominal region, enlarge as they store excess energy. Third, fried foods rich in trans fats and oxidized oils. During deep frying, oils can become chemically altered. These altered fats promote inflammation and interfere with insulin signaling. When cells become less sensitive to insulin, the pancreas compensates by producing more of it. High insulin combined with excess calories accelerates fat storage. Over time, this contributes to increased visceral fat and metabolic dysfunction. Fourth, alcohol, particularly beer and sugary cocktails. Alcohol is metabolized primarily in the liver. When alcohol is present, the liver prioritizes breaking it down. During this time, fat burning is temporarily suppressed. Any carbohydrates or fats consumed alongside alcohol are more likely to be stored instead of used for energy. Repeated exposure can lead to accumulation of fat in the liver and increased abdominal fat deposition. Fifth, fast food burgers and ultra-processed meals. These foods combine refined carbohydrates, saturated fats, and high sodium in large portions. They are calorie-dense and engineered to encourage overeating. After digestion, both glucose and fatty acids flood the bloodstream. Insulin rises sharply to manage this influx. Excess nutrients that are not immediately used are converted into triglycerides and stored, often in the abdominal region. Sixth, pastries and baked sweets. These products combine refined flour, sugar, and unhealthy fats in one concentrated package. They cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by sudden drops. This drop triggers hunger hormones, increasing cravings and promoting overeating. The repeated cycle of spikes, crashes, and excess calorie intake drives progressive enlargement of abdominal fat cells. Seventh, sweetened yogurts and flavored dairy snacks. Although often marketed as healthy, many contain significant added sugars. Even moderate but frequent sugar intake keeps insulin levels elevated throughout the day. Small daily surpluses may seem insignificant, but over months and years, they accumulate. Gradually, fat cells in the abdominal cavity expand, increasing waist circumference. Across all 7 foods, the mechanisms are strikingly similar: rapid digestion, frequent blood sugar spikes, repeated insulin release, suppressed fat burning, caloric surplus, inflammation. Together, these processes signal the body to store energy rather than burn it, and the abdomen is one of the primary storage sites. The good news is that this process is reversible. When sugar intake decreases, insulin levels stabilize. When highly processed foods are replaced with fiber-rich vegetables, lean proteins, whole foods, and healthy fats, blood sugar becomes more balanced. As insulin levels normalize, the body regains the ability to access stored fat for energy. Belly fat is not caused by one meal. It is the result of repeated biological signals over time. change the signals and you change the outcome. Every bite sends a message to your metabolism. The question is simple. Are you telling your body to store fat or to burn it? Thanks for watching. Like, share, and follow.